The art of sabr, patience, strength when the heart is tired. My dear listeners, brothers and sisters in Islam, welcome back to our Soul Enlightenment segment. Please subscribe and share this knowledge with others, as that is also sadaqah. Today we talk about something that breaks people, builds people, lifts people, and heals people. Sabr, also known as patience. Allah mentions sabr more than 90 times in the Quran. Why? Because life is full of tests and trials, and the soul cannot grow without patience. Allah says in Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, verse 286, "La yukallifu Allahu nafsan illa wisaha, laha ma kasabat wa alayha maktasabat," which translates in English as, Allah does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear. You hear this ayat often, but many people misunderstand it. It doesn't mean life is easy. It means your strength is greater than your pain, even when you don't feel it. This ayat is a foundational verse that assures believers of divine justice and mercy, emphasizing that Allah, glory be to Him, never burdens a soul beyond its capacity to endure. This promise encourages patience, sabr, by affirming that we have the inherent strength to face our trials. The verse is a source of comfort and guidance for developing patience and trust in Allah during hardships. The core message is that Allah does not burden a soul beyond its capacity, means that every test or responsibility is tailored to an individual's strength. In one hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, "Whoever practices patience, Allah will make him patient." Narrated by Bukhari. This tells us that patience is not something you are born with. It is something Allah teaches you through hardship. There are 3 types of patience in Islam. 1. Patience in obeying Allah. 2. Patience in avoiding sins. 3. Patience during trials. Let's reflect on them one by one. Obeying Allah. Praying when you're tired. Fasting when you're hungry. Forgiving when you're angry. This requires patience. Avoiding sins. Walking away from temptation. Not responding to anger. Lowering your gaze. This requires patience. During trials. Loss. Divorce. Loneliness. Illness. Family problems. This requires the deepest patience. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, verse 153, "Indeed, Allah is with the patient." Imagine Allah saying this to you directly. I am with you. You are not alone. Your tears are not ignored. Your pain is not forgotten. This ayat is a foundational verse encouraging believers to find strength in patience, sabr, and prayer, salah, promising that indeed Allah is with the patient, highlighting divine support for those who endure hardship with steadfastness and devotion, as emphasized in various translations. In addition to the above, our Prophet ﷺ said in a comforting hadith, "No fatigue, nor disease, nor sorrow, nor sadness, nor hurt, nor distress befalls a Muslim, except that Allah erases some of his sins because of it." Narrated by Bukhari and Muslim. Subhanallah, this is mercy from your Creator. Every tear is counted. Every silent battle is recorded. Every night you couldn't sleep. Allah was watching you with love, not anger. My dear brothers and dear sisters, understand that your hardship is not a punishment. It is mercy. It is purification. Sabr doesn't mean you don't feel pain. Sabr means you fight through pain and still trust Allah's plan. A believer's strength is not in how loudly they complain, but in how quietly they persevere. Think of Prophet Ayub, alayhi salam. His wealth, family, health, all gone. But he said, "Indeed, adversity has touched me, and you are the most merciful." This in the Quran, 21:83. Not a single complaint. Just patience and trust. When your life feels heavy, when your heart feels tired, always say this: Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil, which translates to, Allah is sufficient for us, and He is the best disposer of affairs. This phrase is a powerful supplication used to express trust in Allah, especially during times of distress, fear, or uncertainty. Meaning of the words: Hasbunallahu, Allah is sufficient for us. Wa ni'mal, and He is the best. Wakil, disposer of affairs or trustee. Allah is enough. Because patience is not waiting. Patience is trusting. And trust in Allah never ends in disappointment. Let us have a closing dua. O Allah, grant our hearts patience when life becomes heavy. Strengthen us in moments of weakness, replace our pain with trust in you, and make us among those who remain firm through every test. Ya Allah, teach our hearts to wait with faith and to endure with hope. Amina Ya Rabbi. Dear listener, patience does not mean the pain disappears. It means your heart remains connected to Allah even while it hurts. And sometimes, one of the greatest tests of patience is learning to let go, to forgive. In our next episode, we will speak about forgiveness, how Islam heals the heart by releasing bitterness, resentment, and old wounds. Join me as we explore how forgiving for the sake of Allah can bring peace to the soul. Until then, keep your heart patient, your trust firm, and your hope alive. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.